Okay, trying to do an update here. Tried this yesterday, it didn't work. Anyway, here's some of the differences I've done since I've been here. You'll see the solar panels. I got 11 of those. I got 2,860 watts of power being generated. Of course, the front's totally different here. This is the work I did to get rid of all the weeds, put all my flowers here. Got one looking kind of sickly here, but white ones are vinca. These orangish ones are impatiens, as well as a purple one. The little yellow ones are what I call doggerin daisies. Of course, marigolds, and some I don't remember the names of. Some more impatiens here, and vinca. But anyway, this came up looking pretty good. One of the problems I have is snails and slugs. You can see here, they got up in the little tree here, and my orange tree did some damage. This is the hearts and flowers. They'll fill out in time and cover all this area. I have a drip system in it, so this will come out well. Looks good. The main thing is whether the plants can survive the soil, because the soil is so hard to grow in, very little nutrients, and it'll grow in the mulch, but it's a question whether it can penetrate into the clay itself, because the soil really is, this rock here, just deteriorated. It's just a reddish clay. Planted a couple little these little crotons. Those are the thin leaf ones are the mammies, which I got here. I got some other ones in the back. Those are Monstera. Have a couple jade trees I bought off one of the neighbors at the garage sale, and they're coming along really good. That's a Schefferella. Can't remember what that one is. And this is a yellow hibiscus, and I'm trying to grow a tomato plant in the pot here. Front of the house is not a whole lot different. I do have a security door in the front now. Of course, the Mini. Gotta have my Kapolei plate, but Mini's a good little car. Really enjoyed it so far. This side I've done a lot of work on. There used to be a post here and a gate, which I have no idea why. So I got all that cleaned out. Had to fix this drain here. The drain was went nowhere. Actually, it ran uphill. But this side of the house is a lot cooler in the afternoon. So I moved my wicker love seat out here, and then in the afternoons when it cools off over here, and the other side is nice and warm. A lot more comfortable over here. All this is heliconia. Now I've only trimmed this off this Sunday. This is Christmas morning, so Merry Christmas everyone. But you can see how much that's grown. It's about an inch or inch and a half it's grown in 3 days. Not even 3 days, about 2.5. But this was never taken care of, so I cleaned all this up. And it'll grow back really nice, I'm sure. This was just some more of the heliconia, which has a nice flower, but had it just looked horrible the way they did it, and plants are dying. So there's some begonias and vinca in here, and also some. Don't remember what else I got in here. I can't remember the name of the big purple one here. Then of course there's more Monstera trees. This area I'm going to do something with sometime. Just haven't figured out what. I'm trying to do this before the sun rises. This is a strawberry guava, and also hibiscus here. Had to redo all the plumbing here, and it still isn't right. One of the problems with Hawaii is trying to get replacement parts, so I'm going to have to order some someday. put some Vinca in through here because it just grows well. I'm not going to argue with success. If they work and I can grow them, I will. But when I had to redo my plumbing in here, I couldn't. One of the problems was I had a big leak, and so I put had to cut all this heliconia down, and you can see these plants are easily 3 feet high, and close to 3, and the smaller ones are 2 foot. They've only been cut for maybe a couple months, so they're doing well. One of the problems we have here are snails. Give you an idea, there's one that has come out, and I'll give you an idea how big they are. The trouble is they have a tendency to eat my plants. I finally got the yard good and green, had a lot of browning in it. Gonna have to do a little more sprinkler work. This area through here I'm just cleaning up. These are also crotons, these brightly colored bushes. These little ones are some new ones I put in. And to give you an idea, crotons here, you see them by the hundreds. Those little ones I picked up at Walmart or Home Depot or something. They're like $4 a piece. All this heliconia up here I took out, trimmed it down just Sunday. Again, this is Wednesday, but it'll all grow back and have a nice bloom on it. But so much of it was dead. There's a lot of new shoots and it couldn't grow because it was just overwhelmed. One of the problems in working here is there's a couple small dead trees and they have a hollow trunk on it, and bees like it. So as I come down, I'm encountering a lot of bees. This red tree up in here, they're called, I believe it's a Hawaiian red tea leaf, T-I, that's the way it's spelled. So anyway, this is my yard. It's looking a heck of a lot better. This area over here just looks tremendously better than what it used to be. I don't have a need for a dining room, so I redid this area and brought my rockers down from the bedrooms. They look much nicer out here, and I bought a different patio set here. This is where I eat at all the time. I just don't need an inside dining room in Hawaii. And I keep my trash bins and stuff over here on the side. And if you look, this corner of the house is unchanged. This is the one I tried to kick with my my toe. So if you look at my toe, you can see it doesn't bend, it's deformed. Nothing I can do about it. But I'm having a little trouble with it, and with my tennis shoes, because it's a little more crooked, so it fits in my shoes differently. And I'm doing this without all the lights on to see if this works better. So we'll see here. This used to be the dining room, so I took it all apart. I use this as my office. This table I've used for many years is I don't like a desk. I just use this 3x5 table. So my souvenirs from traveling and so forth. My Kapolei table. Also my my Vietnam jungle shirt hangs here. Another one, my painting by Bob, is a Werewolf Saturday Night. It's kind of a self-portrait. Kitchen's basically unchanged. If you ever want to buy a new refrigerator, you'll notice the paint's pulling out the handles badly. It's a Samsung. Don't buy Samsung. They refuse to warranty it. They said after 30 days, a whole month, that it's not under warranty on the paint. This should come out better. The living room always has trouble with the light coming in, so I'm trying to do this early in the morning. It's only 7:30 here. This couch is different, the love seat. It's one I had in Colorado and was out in the garage. You know, my jungle boots still hang on the wall. The ceiling fans, I had to replace both of them. I had one that would only run on one speed and it was running warm, so I replaced both of them. and these do a little bit better job of air circulation. Another painting by Bob, and this one kind of gave me an idea, so I hired him to do this painting. He refers to it as a rucksack bear, and it's got a picture of my rucksack from Nam, 16 that I carried, my jungle shirt off the wall, boots in the corner, you know, Kopung badge, my cobra, ball mitt, a bunch of little symbols in there. And you know, right there's the ball mitt. I sent him a picture of my cobra and a trophy from when I was in Little League. So it came out neat. Some of my souvenir fragments of Pumapunku that was damaged, and you can see these are just, you know, smooth as the baby's behind here. Don't know how they did it. So, but this is the main living area. Of course, there's a bathroom in here. Yes, the seat is not glued up, but I don't know if it's ever been down. It's a guy thing. That's back to the garage and the washer and dryer in there. This is my one guest bedroom. And I'm not into this bondage stuff. That's I'm starting to do sit-ups, and so I use that strap to hold my feet down. But this room I haven't really done much in. Then the bedroom or the bathroom here is, except for shower curtains and repairing some leaks, it's fine. No changes. This room's got a lot done to it. The floor is brand new in it. Put all tile, took all the old carpeting out of it, and bought a bed and headboard and stuff for in here. So this will be the bedroom when I don't want to do stairs anymore. And I did put a security guarding on here. Then the closet's been redone. Not only did I put tile in it, I changed all the shelving and put some decent shelves and stuff in it. So, much better than what it was. Go upstairs, had some things done upstairs. But the house is comfortable. This works better than what I had. And I got it arranged to where it works probably the best for me. This little landing area, just keep photos in. But in here or upstairs, the you know, all this flooring is new. We did all this, repainted the walls. People that lived here had a dog, and that kind of messed up the carpeting, I think, as well as the walls when I was leaning against it. Yeah, I'm probably the only home in Hawaii with a bearskin rug hanging on the wall. This rocker was actually outside in the where the wicker is at, but I don't need it except though I walking jeans on or something. So this room has come out much better, you know, ceiling fan and everything. It's got a good high ceiling. Trouble in Hawaii is they don't insulate anything. This is also new. Putting it up was easy, trying to find it's hard. It's one of those things I couldn't find. I had to order it for the mainland. Closet in here is not any different. It's still just a big closet. Gotten rid of a lot of stuff out of here. I didn't have much to move, but some of the older clothes and stuff I got rid of. But it's a nice closet. This is my study, my travel room, whatever you want to call it, man cave. I have a bunch of hats from when I've traveled to, just cheapy souvenirs as reminders. Bought my reloading stuff up here. It's too obvious in the garage. But some days after my walk, come up here and sit down and cool off up here. A lot of times there's good breeze. And You know, this the flooring's all new, repainted it. This house needed a lot of things. They weren't expensive. It's just time consuming, taking out the old and getting the new in. But this gives you a better idea of the outside. I did have some fresh flowers down in here, and snails and stuff got to them. I keep poison out for them. It's just a question of you know, keeping them gone. You have to keep repeating it, and like where my heliconia was at, there's, with all the leaves and the moisture, is a breeding place for them, and once it gets dry, they don't want to be there. So that's part of the cleanup, is it gets rid of all these critters I don't need. This is the bathroom upstairs. Not any difference in it. Really, the only thing I had to do in here, rather than shower curtain, was put in repair the leak in here. I always had trouble with mold on the tub because had this drip all the time. I finally got it fixed, and so now I don't have a mold problem. So anyway, that's the house. Picture of a marlin I caught in Cabo San Lucas a few years ago. So anyway, this is a house. Pretty decent place here. A lot of it I don't need. You know, shelf up here, don't use it. Yeah, I've taken all the carpet out, put flooring in, and 2 rooms upstairs and the bed. Excuse me, downstairs. You know, some little changes in lights. So anyway, that's the place. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, I guess.